Welcome back to Patman Garage. We are going to do a little bit of light maintenance repairs type of stuff on Fiddy. If you've already been peeking over my shoulder, you'll see the new passenger mirror I have for this truck. And this is the mirror motor part is broken internally, and it like drops down randomly. So really looking forward to adding that functionality back in the truck. And then I also have a new mirror switch to install as well. Bought a new Motorcraft mirror switch off of eBay. The little actual switch cap part keeps popping off. So looking forward to having that functionality back as well. So we'll jump into quick repairs. Also did get the truck washed because I hadn't washed it since before we did the track day, so there's quite a lot of road debris and rubber and stuff on the truck. So glad that she's all pretty and clean again. So we'll get into doing some repairs here. So this is a mirror from eBay. I got the tag that it came off of. Looks to be the same silver that I have. Only thing I saw visibly, it looks like there's a light impact crack mark right in here. Not really happy about that, but I don't think it's really even that noticeable, to be honest with you. And functionality is much better than it was. My wife had asked me if I was planning to use the internals out of this one, use the shell out of the other one, but you risk breaking the glass, you risk breaking the motor. I think I'm just going to put it on as is. We might hang on to the old one just in case something happens, but yeah, we'll get this guy installed, and then here's my new mirror switch that's Motorcraft from eBay. So we'll get that guy installed into the door panel, so both door panels will get some work on them. This one we just got to pop off the switch panel. The other side will pop off the whole door panel. All right, little side by side here, you can see how much faded my old one is. It's on the left, and obviously just normal wear and tear on a 20-plus-year-old truck, but we'll get the new switch installed here. It should be just a basically plug-and-play drop-in. So it just pops in here. There were two little tabs you got to squeeze to get it off. See if I can do this one-handed. And our connector. For some reason it's not sitting down great. I'm going to set the phone down for a second here. Okay, took a little bit of force to push it down into the panel. So happy with that. And then you just got to loop the tab in on the back side here. Whoop, that's not what I wanted to do. Cool. Functionally, that is great. So I'm really happy to have a mirror cap that's not going to come popping off when I just look at it wrong. And we'll jump back over to that side and we'll work on pulling the door panel out. Alrighty, we got the door panel pulled off. There's a Phillips, a 7mm, and then two, are they 5.5s or 6s? 6s. So those two 6s go on the bottom down here. We got the door card removed, and I got my mirror connector loose and back into the door. And from there, we're going to pull off our 10mm. Actually, these are 11mm nuts that hold the mirror on. And so we're going to work on pulling those out and removing the mirror on the outside of the truck. Okay, now I always leave the top one out. The top one comes out last. That way you don't have to reach over as far when you're pulling the door panel or pulling it out of the door panel. And just gonna wiggle the connector out, and we're free. So we'll set these side by side, and I think we'll need to transfer this foam over. I don't think we can't. That came with ours. So yeah, we'll need to transfer. We'll need to pull off this mirror bolt. Pull off our parts label. We'll transfer our foam pad over. Come on. Get on. Get on there. Goodness, one-handed is super cool. All right. So minus a little bit of cleaning, the mirror should be ready to go back on. And actually, I was wrong. It was actually the left to right that's broken on this, not the up and down. But when you drive in the wind, it'll just kind of slowly gravitate to the inside, I guess, the way the wind flows through the mirror or around the mirror. So happy to get this guy replaced. So we'll get this guy cleaned up a little bit outside of the truck, and then we'll get it put on the truck here. All right, and before we get this thing completely back together, I'd like to power on and make sure that the functionality works on it. So that's right mirror, down direction, up direction, left, right. Excellent. Yeah, that'll be nice. So we're gonna work on putting this thing back together. I did end up pulling the speaker out just so I could route the harness back into that connector for the mirror, but no big deal there. So we'll get this door panel back together now. And I guess it goes without saying, but I guess I should finish bolting this in before I put the door panel on too. All right, so I believe the only pieces that are really worth saving is going to be the glass and the mirror cap, just in the event that either one of those have issues in the future. So the rest of that should be getting tossed. I did get the door panel back together, and everything fit nicely there. So we are ready to get her out on the road here in a little bit. Well, overall, that was a pretty quick install with the mirror and mirror switch. I think I was out here for about an hour and a half total, including the car wash and including the, I rewired my door speaker that I had to cut out to replace the door many years ago, and I still don't have a radio in the truck, so I don't know why I spent the time to do that, I guess, while I'm in there, right? Eventually that door panel will come back off because I still need to fix the window regulator that goes about halfway down and gets stuck or binds up. But that's another project for another day. But for now, I appreciate you checking out another video of mine, and I will catch you in the next one. Just a Coyote swapped 400 horsepower grocery getter.